There's going to be 20 questions to answer. Highest score will win. In the event of a tie, which there may be, I have one killer of a tiebreaker question that I think will sort that out. The prize today is two things. First of all, you will get a Corvette tumbler, but that's not the most fantastic part. And you guys can be the judge of this. Oh, it's better than a ZR1. So the team of up to 4, I'll take to lunch in the Stingray Grill tomorrow. My treat at 11 a.m. All right? Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for, right? So you get two things. We'll go to lunch together if you win, and we'll give you a Corvette tumbler as well. So first, take a minute and get to teams of 4 if you'd like to. Maybe you're sitting around with your friends already, and you can do it one-off. That's a cheaper lunch for me. You can do 4. You can be one person and invite 3 friends. Doesn't matter, right? Does everybody have a piece of paper that they want? And pencil? Are we good? So I'm not going to call the person out, but one of the reasons why we went to paper was that last year at Bash, remember we did the Kahoot thing, everybody had their cell phones out. Afterwards I had somebody show me their flip phone, like how do I get to Kahoot with the flip phone? Yeah. Okay. So everybody's got their paper. Anybody need help? Anybody need paper? Like this is your chance, raise your hand. Everybody good? I can't quite tell, you're not giving me any feedback. Everybody good? Yeah? Yes. All right, so it's 20 questions. Here's question 1. Actually, it's not question 1, it's the rule.
Don't cheat.
Yes. So 4-person teams, we talked about that. Don't cheat, right? Corvette has tons of integrity. We're not going to compromise that for lunch with Ray. And of course, the winning team will be rewarded. We've got some teaming forming right here right now, so we'll give them a second to get closer. All right. And just like always, and I'm stealing this line from National Public Radio, all of the questions have been carefully researched, but the answers have not. So you're gonna have to live with what we say the answer is, right? Okay, here we go. First question. What is the horsepower of the C8 ZR1? All right, I'm expecting some folks to go 20 for 20 here, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. What is the horsepower? So your paper has 2 sides. This goes on the number 1 side, question number 1 of 20. Here we go, question 2. Which Corvette generation was known as the Shark generation? Whisper, I can hear some of the answers up here. You don't want to give it away. Whisper, whisper. All right, how many people think they're 2 for 2? Show of hands. All right, we're doing pretty good. Pretty good. All right, question 3. What was the only year the split window Corvette was offered until now? Some are easy. Like 20 is out of 20 could be a thing. There's going to be some that are harder, right? But maybe to some these are easy. We've got some smiley museum employees up here in the front. We'll see. So I think maybe the tension in the room is going to be museum employees versus bloggers. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, question 4. Which country music star is a longtime Corvette enthusiast and had his tour bus painted like a Corvette? Oh, the museum employees are smiling at that question. Definitely smiling. Do we know? Who has their tour bus in a Corvette motif? All right, question 5, we're moving right along. What generation is the Corvette featured in the 2020 movie Barbie? And you have to get both parts. What color? Here we go. People are sweating this one. Those that said, oh, that's too easy, now we're wondering. All right. Question 6. Anthropomorphy. Rachel did this just so I have to say it in front of the crowd. So the 95th percentile male determines body-hand access, right? We talked about that per the presentation. What does anthropometry of a 50th percentile female determine? We also talked about that in the presentation. Jenny's back there raising her hand. All right, so what does that determine? Who was paying attention during the presentation? Yeah, it determines that, right? And maybe something else. All right, question 7. Who is the artist that sings the song Little Red Corvette? I hear some talking going on. All right, this is Bryce Burklow. Bryce in the room? No, he's not. Hey, what's his title? What are his titles now? What are his titles? Oh, the museum employees, they again are smiling. They're going
Okay, so
for it.
y'all get one, okay?
Did somebody say His Highness? No, I didn't. Okay. Question 9. How many Corvettes were swallowed in the sinkhole in 2014? Don't say it too loud. All right, how many ended up in that sinkhole? Question 10. Bowling Green Assembly ranked 3rd in the J.D. Power study out of how many North America plants did they study? How many was there? Question 11. If I would have gone the right way. Question 11. Which Marvel movie features this Corvette? Do we know which Marvel movie? All right, question 12. How many torques does it take to complete that LT7 engine? Oh, wait a second. No looking it up electronically. No referring back there. I see that. He's got a photo. We're not going for photos here. We're going for photographic memory. We're going for memory. All right, I'm flying along. What year was the Corvette Hall of Fame established by the National Corvette Museum? What year was that? I think the museum employees are still smiling. We'll see. Question number 14. I drive a yellow Corvette ZR1. What shade of yellow do I often call it? I'll give you a hint. It's not the marketing name. It's not the marketing name. So the marketing people in the room, like, they named it wrong. I'll just go for that, and we'll cover that in a second. All right. What was the first year Corvettes were built at Bowling Green Assembly? That first year. And here ever since. Question 16. Which NASCAR team owner purchased the first C8 Corvette at an auction with a winning bid of over $3 million? So think about that for a second, right? I'm just going to pause here for another quick moment, right? So here you are producing a new architecture, new car for the first time. The team has to be trained up so well that that first car gets sold for $3 million, right? You have to feel good about that when VIN 1 regular production is produced. And we're at a moment like that very similar, right? Because if you pay attention to Barrett-Jackson and what's happened with the right to buy VIN 1 regular production ZR1 right now, it's sold at auction for $3.7 million. So when we get to that first regular production car, we have to be so ready that we're happy selling it for $3.7 million, right? That's a big deal. That's a big responsibility. We take it very seriously, very seriously. All right, question 17. What were the original colors of the 1953 Corvette? And you have to have both the interior and the exterior. All right, lots of murmurs. What's the name of this guy? He's the assistant plant director at Bowling Green Assembly. Is he here? Oh, he's back there. If you need to see the live example, he's along the windows back there. I think the picture's better. Maybe it's been touched up. No, I don't know. Yeah. So who is this? Yes. Yeah, you're right. And so I'll also share with you that sometimes people ask me, hey Ray, why do you need a plant manager and assistant plant manager, right? Like, why do you need both? What's that delineation of responsibilities? And the way I describe it is that I make friends, he makes cars. That's how we divide it. All right, number 19. Who is nicknamed Father of the Corvette? All right, and question 20 before we swap papers. Corvette repeated as most satisfying car according to Consumer Reports 2025. What percentage of people polled said they would buy one again?
Most.
I actually mentioned this in the presentation as well. Hopefully I mentioned the right number. We'll see. All right, if you could, pick a neighbor and just swap papers real quick. Just pick somebody and swap. And if somebody needs somebody to swap with, like swap again. But keep track of your paper, everybody swap. Swap, swap, swap. We good?
Yeah, I know.
Everybody ready? Yes? All right, so here we go. So you're swapping your partner, you're swapping your paper with a partner. Watch it.
That's okay.
All right, number one, the horsepower of the ZR1. Shout it out.
1064.
1064, there we go. The generation known as the shark generation.
C3.
C3, way to go. 2 for 2? Yes, lots? All right. What was the only year the split window Corvette was offered before now?
63.
There you go. Which country music star has a tour bus in a Corvette motif? There you go. What generation of Corvette featured in the 2020 movie Barbie? It was a C1 and it is pink. All right.
Wait, can we do half credit on that?
Nope, it's all or none.
All or none?
All or none. You got it right or you got it wrong. This is Corvette. We go for the win.
Okay.
All right. Who's 5 for 5? Lots of folks. All right, 5 for 5. Way to go. Question number 6. All right, so the 95th percentile was for hand position, right? But the 50th percentile that the question asks about is reach limits.
Yay.
So reach limits is the correct answer there. Who is the artist that sings Little Red Corvette?
Prince.
Prince. Anybody want to give it a couple bars up here? No? All right. All right. Bryce Burklow, what's his titles? Shout them out. That's right. There are 2. He is president and CEO of the National Corvette Museum. If you have president and CEO, that's enough to be correct. All right. Bryce would probably take His Highness as well. Actually, he probably wouldn't. He's a very humble guy. We can tell him that we talked about him in here. All right. How many Corvettes were swallowed up by the sinkhole? Shout it out. 8
Whoa,
were 8.
damn.
8 were 8, that's correct. All right, and the assembly plant was 3rd out of all the vehicle plants in North America. How many were that? How many was that? My English is really bad today. 65 is the answer. You all pay good attention. Who's got 10 out of 10? 10 out of 10? Oh. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, and some in the back. Yes, there's a few 10 out of 10s. Way to go. All right, here we go. Which Marvel movie featured the Corvette that we had shown? That was Captain America, the Winter Soldier. All right, and I'm generous here. If you just said Captain America, I'd probably buy that too. How many torques did it take to do the LT7 engine?
687.
681.
681. You all are good. That was very good. What year was the Corvette Hall of Fame established?
Whoa.
1998. All right, my Maze Corvette.
Banana.
Maze. If you didn't know, I will share with you this personal secret that I am a big University of Michigan fan. So it's Maze. Go blue. Go blue. I'm a big Michigan fan, so I tend to call that car Maze. All right, which was the first year Corvettes were built in Bowling Green?
1981.
1981. All right, 15 out of 15. Do we still have some? Oh. Was it Maze? Was that what really got you? All right, we'll find out. Question 16. Which NASCAR team owner purchased the first C8 Corvette
Hendrick.
for over $3 million? Mr. H. He is a good friend of Corvette, there is no doubt. What were the original colors of the 1953 Corvette?
Red.
Polo white with red. I'll take white and red. Close enough. We'll do that. All right, 18. So, who was the name of the assistant plant manager that we showed? What is the name? My English is great today.
Billy Whitehead.
John Anderson. John, give a wave. Everybody turn around and look. You'll see the real live one back there. Very good. All right. Who is nicknamed Father Corvette?
All right.
all got that one right. And number 20, Corvette repeated as most satisfying car according to Consumer Reports. What percentage of people said they would absolutely buy again?
87.
87 is low, but I heard the right answer over there. So 92 is it. All right, by a show of hands. All right, by a show of hands. Let's see who got 5 right. Everybody raise your hand if you got at least 5 right. All right, at least 10 right. At least 15 right.
He had Brad crazy.
All right, 16 right. Keep it up. 17 right. Keep it up until we run out of numbers here. 18 right.
Oh, you.
So I see 1 right here at 18. Did I miss anybody? Help me out. Oh, you're 17? So did anybody else have 17? So we've got 2 at 17. Anybody else? Oh, and 1 over here, some over here as well. So we've got maybe 3 at 17. Is that the other museum team back there? And this museum team? Oh, wow. So we have a handful of teams that I will bring you up in a minute, I think. If I'm remembering the order of the slides right, or is it next? Yeah, we'll find out. Let's click along. All right, so 0 to 5. This is your ranking. Wait. What event are we at again? All right. If you got 6 to 10, you're really just kind of along for the ride and the fellowship here, right? The friends. So thank you for coming. Thank you for playing. 11 to 15, there's always next time, right? There's always next time if you're 11 to 15. 16 to 18. Hey, now you're a proper enthusiast. You should be proud. Let's give those folks a hand, right? And we didn't quite get there. But if you hadn't been 19 to 20, that's where we were going to give away the 0-1. So, sorry. You just missed. Just missed. All right, so I think we had 4 teams. So I'd like a rep from, or maybe all 4 teams, come on up. Like, stand right up here because there's going to be, come on up. No. Come on up. This is going to be a good thing. Come on up.
Come on.
You guys can, I mean, maybe if you don't want the prize, you can get the glory, and they can have the prize, right? So come on up and compete. Come on up and compete. All right, so here's the tie-breaking question. All right, so each team, think about this, consult, and understand that it's Price is Right rules. How many part numbers are assigned to the Corvette door pads? All right, and I will remind you that y'all are complicated individuals. All right, you like different stitching, you like different colors, right? There's a left and a right. Right? There are many different door pads that we offer to service all of you. How many part numbers is that? And this is Price is Right rules. So put your guess down without going over. Whoever's closest wins. Yeah, just grab a piece of paper or grab your answer sheet from before. Oh, the museum's doing math. Like, watch out. Watch out. How many part numbers for door pads or Corvette? Yeah, there's left and right, right? There's all the colors, all the stitching, there's all of that. Everything's fair game if it's a door pad part number. How many part numbers? All right, you guys got an answer? Answer? You guys have an answer? All right, got an answer? Answer? You guys have answered written down? Write down something. We got 2 more teams that need to pick a number. All right. All right, guys. 3 seconds left. Pick a number. 3, 2, 1. All right. So everybody's got it written down, and we're doing Price is Right rules again. Let's hear the answers real quick. So 3, 5, 3. 20. 680. 2. Oh, like that's the Price is Right thing. Like, did $1? All right, that's not bad. Like, I get the thought there. I don't understand why we're doing math to come up with that, but I get the knowledge. All right, and 21. Oh, very interesting. Believe it or not, you all are so complicated that you are all very low. 1. All right, so you got a high answer. This is 680, I think, right? Because you guys are 353. I think 680 took it, right? Congratulations. Woo-hoo. one, or just your team since you won? Team of one. So you can invite 3 friends if you'd like to. 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, we'll meet at the Stingray Grill as we lunch for you, or you and up to 4 people. My treat. All right? So here you go. So, George, you also get this. So George, you also get a tumbler if you'd like the tumbler. Well, we all know the real reward is tomorrow, right? We all do. But hey, thank you for playing along. That is the update from the plant. I think I may have a minute or two left. I'm kind of looking to the back. So I'll take some questions.